Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 9 of FTB Interactions, where today I think I've got a whole bunch of metals. Yeah, I do. Woot! Look at that. Awesome. And a few more copper dust with which to process. So between episodes, I did exploring. That's the main thing I focused on. Did a little bit more resource storage stuff. I want to convert my chests to probably gold chests today, but we might do something more. We'll see. I've got all my ores in here. We've got a few more gold that we can process. Do we got any more iron? Ooh, task complete. I did a lot of exploring, so I found some of those... I found some of those flowers that we need. Vanadium, magnetite, coal, entropy. Guess what else I found? Ahaha! Diamond ores. I'll show you guys in a sec where I found those. That's cool. Let's get these guys processing. Processing. That's right, you don't have a UI, but I can still drop you in there and you can get to work. Good work. It's cool. It's super rudimentary, but like it gets the job done, right? Until we get to some machinery, which I presume will be coming sooner than later. So let's take a peek real quick at the map, because I spent like 2 hours just running around. I ran due west, I kind of circled down south here, looped around to the top, and kind of zipped up here. This is like a big mountain I didn't feel like climbing. It was just way too tall. I was like, yeah, I'm not climbing up that giant mountain. But I kind of looped around here, even went a little bit north more. The main thing I was looking for, which I found early on, it was one of the first things I found, was a village. I went to the west and there was one like right here, and there was a church there, so I got lucky and found myself one of the random things, candles. Oh yeah, peace candles. Peace candles are cool. I got a couple of them because I found a couple villages. They're not easy to make, but you can find them in villager churches. So I found a good handful of villages while I was out exploring and got like a couple peace candles from the churches that were out there. So just kind of ran all over the place and had a good time. Found a few things that I marked. It just so happens there's like a proper full-sized astral temple right here. It's hard to see on the map because it's right next to a bunch of snow, but like here's my nether portal, well, a void world portal, and here's the astral temple. It was just due north of it, so that was cool. Found some weird dungeony type thing over here. There was another astral temple here. There's an underwater astral temple that was over here. These are all the ores that I found while I was exploring. I didn't mark too many other things on the map, just a handful of stuff that I took a quick marking to. But yeah, that's what I did last between episodes there. Like literally spent about 2 hours just wandering around the map, mostly because I was interested in finding villages. So I didn't go too far from my base, and let me tell you how cool it is using the ender shards, right? So like what I would do is I would teleport somewhere like this. So here's, where am I? This is another village I found, this village here, right? And then I'd be like running around for a while, and then when it got late, or if I needed to sleep or whatever, this chest had like nothing good in it, and it was super annoying. But if it got late, or if I needed to do something, or like I needed to get back home, what I could do, like say I'd traveled like 100 blocks, right? I would use this other ender shard, which by the way, I made an extra one of these. They're super easy to make, just mana, ender shards, and low covalence dust. So really easy, I made that. Shift right click, and then slash home. And then I would swap out the ender shard that's in this teleporter here, right? So like boop and boop, and now we've put the one that I just linked right in there. And then I can unlink this ender shard in a crafting table. How neat is that? And I'm totally going to take advantage of the fact that I found a village with a bunch of villagers in it. Because villagers just drop emeralds, right? So if I were to, I don't know, herd a bunch of villagers into a pit and, I don't know, make them stand on top of hoppers and, I don't know, put them into a chest, we could have a lot of emeralds. That's what I'm thinking. And, I mean, emeralds look like they have some good uses, which is cool, right? What does this get used for? Oh, handheld filler. Neat. From Actually Editions. Okay. So we will probably do that at some point. The other thing I wanted to do today was get away from using these slightly larger chests. I like them. They're nice, but they could be better. So what do we got by way of chest? Iron chests? No, but we can get iron upgrades, which just need iron plates. Okay. And then these need gold plates. And how do we get gold to diamond? They need diamond plates. Okay, cool. That's only available on a cutting saw from Greg Tech. Got it. Cool. I don't love diamond chests or gold chests because they always just like look weird to me with the number of slots they have. Maybe that's just my imagination. So we'll see. And let me tell you how much I like smelting 16 items at a time. That's pretty cool. All right, so one of the first tasks we're going to want to do is apparently get tin dust and bronze ingots, which I presume is pretty standard bronze recipe. Yeah, looks like it. So we do that, and then we do... That needs zinc to get brass, so we're not getting that yet. Well, I think we are, unfortunately, getting that sooner than later. And then let's smelt up some of this. Look at that, 16 items at a time. I mean, it is cool. I'm just saying. Did I put you guys in the top chest? You guys should not be in the top chest. You should be in the bottom chest. Bottom chest is unprocessed ores. Top chest is processed stuff for the most part. I mean, I've got some crushed copper and iron in here that I just haven't dealt with yet. I assume I just take care of that, but I'm leaving it for now. So I do like this little contraption here. That's cool. It's super cool, isn't it? I mean, I like the idea of doing things a little different. It's definitely different. All right, when this bronze is done smelting, we'll be back. All right, bronze should be about done here. A couple more ticks, and we're good to go. Hooray, bronze ingots. All right, so now my bronze ingot quest is complete. No rewards for that, womp womp. But we're gonna wanna get a bronze plate, which seems easy enough. Pretty standard hammer recipe from what we've been playing with so far. Let me just get one of those for now. And I'm pretty sure what's gonna happen is soon I'm gonna get access to a machine that will make this cheaper for me, like 1-to-1 rather than 2-to-1 ingots to plates. But also, like, ores are not that hard to come by, right? I mean, this drill is awesome. I need to find a better way to get experience. You need the item in your hand when you collect the experience, is what I've noticed. So, you know, we're going to want to figure out a way to get some experience orbs to drop more efficiently than what I've been doing, which is just smelting up items over here, and that's gotten me, like, little tiny bits of experience. Obviously, you know, outside is cool, but if I kill mobs with a sword, I'm going to need to make sure that I have this in my hand when the experience orbs drop, right? And collect them. So that is a quest complete there, which is check. Now, to progress into the technological world, I believe we're going to have to do some magic first. So essential theme of this pack is side-by-side progression of both technology and magic. Haha. Some magic materials may be used reasonably in tech and vice versa. To get started in the Bronze Age, you'll need brass, which would be plentiful in the Nether. Without Nether access currently, however, you'll have to resort to magic to create your first pieces of brass. You'll need to invest a bit of time and resources into early Thaumcraft to make the brass. See the Magic Stick questline for more assistance. So we're going to need to do a little bit of Thaumcraftiness. I like that. I've always said, like, I really want to play a pack with well-done progression, and I liked this a lot in, what was it, Enigmatica 2, where, like, you had to progress in both magic and tech, and they worked together to get to the top. Because I always feel like you can focus on one area, like thermal expansion, right? And then you can get to endgame thermal, and, like, have, like, an awesome drill and all this awesome stuff, and you're like, well, every other mod has similar items, but, like, they're all pale in comparison to what I have already. So, like, I like this idea, and I'm pretty excited to go through this. So we need to get into Thaumcraft then. So I'm guessing that's going to be, what is this sorcery quest? So what do we got here? Created with resin and Certus quartz and an autoclave. Yeah, that's not what we're going to do yet. We don't have an autoclave. It looks like we start from V crystals are shiny. What did it say I had to do? Which quest? Let's see. See the Magic Stick questline for more assistance. The Magic Stick questline. Let me see if I can figure out where that is. Alright, so I think what needs to happen, because I started looking into V crystals, and it looks like you place some kind of ore next to a pure daisy, and you'll get the appropriate stuff, right? Ignis-infused ores, Ordo-infused ores. I don't know where to find those, though. But I guess we'll figure it out as we go. So let's start with the Britannia quests. Alright guys, so I think what has to happen, and I might be mistaken, but I think what has to happen is the following. We need to get into the Britannia quest line to get access to the pure daisy flower. I I'm guessing I need a wisdom stick. I'm guessing that's a thing that's going to have to happen. So this is like all your standard Botania East stuff, right? Like we're familiar with all that. But let's start with the purest of them all, which is the pure daisy. Cool. We're going to get that cooking. And then I believe what's going to happen is we can use the pure daisy to make Thaumcraft crystals. And then we can use Thaumcraft crystals to get going into Thaumcraft and get the ball rolling to get to all the things we need to get, like brass, so we can get into tech, so we can get into... Okay, I like it. I'm excited. Plus, having the pure daisy, we've already talked about how we totally want to have a pure daisy, right? Like, number one, it's going to give us access to, like, the tool station from Tinkers. 10 out of 10 right there. And it's also going to give us easier access to glass. Look at that. How cool is that? And a few other things. Just out of curiosity, I don't know how hard it's going to be, but how easy is it to get a building gadget? Just one asking for a friend. Small lithium batteries, tool casings. Looks a little bit more complex than I'm capable of doing right now, but... you know, sooner than later, I hope. So one of these is my mana tablet pool. Yeah, there we go. Boop. And I'm going to hang on to a bucket's worth of this stuff, just for the heck of it. Because I think that would be smart, right? Hang on to a little bit of that stuff. So you can see here's the crafting I did, by the way, for the Ender Shard, right? It was pretty cool. I think I'm going to move you guys out of here and you guys and put you in there. And these guys can maybe go over to here or something like that. I don't exactly know what I want to do. I did grab some integrated dynamics and whatnot, so... yeah. So we want a pure daisy. We probably want a few of these. So we're going to want an oxide daisy and a healing salve. And remember, these are relatively easy to get, right? We just need our bowl, and we need some seeds. I know we've got a bunch of seeds around here somewhere. And we're going to need the dandelions. I really need to organize my chests a little bit better, but we'll get there. And I think this will do, right? Good. Yes. So we'll get that. I'm going to hang on to these things because we're probably going to want at least 2 of these flowers, right? At least. And then we need the oxide daisy, right? Which we've got some of. Hooray! So this should be an easy craft. I like so far how things are easy crafts. Like, we haven't had any major, like, oh, that looks like a hassle yet. But we're still kind of early game, so we'll give it some time. We'll give it some time. Make sure that nothing's too crazy. Bowls need knives, don't they? Empty bowls. Yes, they need the knife. I think I had one. Now, considering I've lost quite a few items in my move, I'm not exactly sure if we still have that knife. It would be in here if I had it. So, what was that knife? Is it just a stick and a flint? There you go. Easy peasy. Seems like a good time to me. And since it's so cheap, I'm just going to void it. Like, I'm not going to hang on to items that I don't super need a lot of. You know, a piece of flint and a stick is worth voiding, right? So another healing salve, another oxide daisy, and that's cool. All right, the rest of this can go all the way. Works for me. Once I get access to better plate production is when I will shift into iron, gold, and potentially diamond chests. But I'm thinking we might be a little ways off from the diamond chest upgrade, but definitely can get into the gold one at the very least, because we have lots of gold and iron, and that should be easy to upgrade our chests too. So that's the plan, as it were. Now, outside is where I'm going to plant my pure daisies, and we will do this here and here. That should be cool. You're not exactly laid out perfectly, torches. Let's get some better dirt, and I'm going to flatten out a little terrain here. Okay. Cool. And then you can... how's F7 look? Pretty good. Good times. All right, so you're going to go here and here. And that's awesome, because now we have, like, a really easy way to make glass, right? We get some sand, and we surround you guys. And that's glass. Now, the problem is I can't, like, break glass easily, can I? I'm guessing not. But I do have the glass cutter. Yes, I made that. Hang on. I remember. I made that. Where did I put you? Glass cutter. There you are. This guy does silk touch on glass. Remember? So this is a way to get glass now. Haha. Take that. Quest. Tungsten steel drum and Manaseer monocle. Awesome. I'll do that. And the tungsten steel drum, I have no idea what to do with you. I'm just going to put you in my chest for now, but I have a 256 bucket capacity drum, which seems pretty cool, and I will probably need at some point. And hey, mystical white petals. Sweet. Oh, and vein mining works. Beautiful. Look at that. How cool is that? I love it. Sweet. All right, good times. So we've got that going now, and then a knacker bucket. Okay. Or let's check if... Yes, that unlocked the V crystals quest. Awesome. So we need any V crystal. Any V crystal at all. Now, here's a thing that I haven't seen yet, and we're going to have to check in the less safe space area. Is there something... Redstone and Ignis, Entropy Quartz, Olivine, Copper, Emerald, and Air-infused vein. Oh, okay. Redstone, Nickelback, Manganese, Magnetite, Iron, Galena, Diamond, Copper, which we completed that quest, by the way. Neat. Ligma, Coal, Apatite. So one of these said it has air infused, right? Emerald and air infused. So that means that we're going to find some kind of infused Cassitite and Tin, Sodalite, Aqua, Lapis, Tanzanite, Calcium, Ordo, and Sapphire veins. Okay, so Sapphire is where we're going to find that. Redstone and Ignis. Okay, cool. So we should get Ignis in our Redstone vein. That's good to know. So maybe... How did a chicken get in my house? There's just a random chicken in my house. Hello, sir. What brought you in here? Yeah. Thank you, Bone Shard. Actually, you guys should go into this chest. That would be much better. Thinking I probably want a quick chest for magical Thaumcrafty things. We'll put you outside with our Thaumcraft area, and you can go in there. Oh man, that is awesome. Direct access to glass. Now, I had on my map here, I believe we found a redstone. Yes, or a redstone. So this guy, right, should have Ignis in it. So let's go find out. All right, digging straight down, because that's a Minecrafty thing to do. This should be redstone, right? Yes. And quest complete, redstone vein. Cool. This should have Ignis crystals in it, right? In theory. That's my understanding. Oh, there's Cinnabar in here too. That's useful, isn't it? So what have we gotten so far? So redstone completed, right? Wait, you're a redstone vein. Then what was this? Tin, Lapis, Ordo, Redstone, and Ignis vein. Oh. Oh, that's different than a Redstone vein. We're looking for hot and dry biomes. Oh, great. Awesome. Entropy and Quartz. Entropy veins. Wait, didn't we find one of those? Yes, Entropy infused ore. We found one of those. Remember? It was right outside our base. All right, hold on. Nobody panic. I think I've got some Entropy infused ore, to believe it or not. Let's put you guys around here. Remember that quartz vein we found right outside? Yes, Entropy infused ore. Sweet. So the quartz vein we found right outside our base here, remember it was like rightish here, actually had Entropy infused ore. How cool is that? So we just do this, and you should be groovy now, yes? And that should get us our V crystal for Entropy. And that should be good. Let's see, what do I got here? Black Lotus. Yeah, I should definitely take that. And Silky Jewel sounds like a good time. Black Lotus will be nice because it'll give me a nice boost to our initial mana, right? We'll need a little bit of mana first, but it'll be a good boost nonetheless. Okay, so you should be converting now into... Yeah, entropy crystals. Nice. Okay. So, what else we got here? Once we get that unlocked, we can move into Salus Mundus and then the Thaumonomenon. Thaumonomenon! Come on, buddy. You can convert any minute now. That's a joke because the Pure Daisy always takes exactly 1 minute. Hooray! Interesting. It was an invisible one, but it was there nonetheless. Cool. Your fingers tingle strangely as you handle the crystal. What does that mean? Maybe some rest will inspire you. You awaken from a strange dream. You quickly write it down before the memory fades. Okay. Let's do teleport here. Because here I happen to know, at least I happen to think, I saw some bookshelves. And I wouldn't mind. Hello, emeralds. I love you. I love that you guys just spill emeralds everywhere you go. There's a bookshelf. I'm going to steal that. Thank you, books. My goodness, you break fast. Oh, hello. This is such a weird village, the way it spawned. It really is. Okay. Any other bookshelves I can steal? See, here's the church where I found that random candle thingy. Any other bookshelves around? This might be enough bookshelves for now. Okay. Back in a minute when we are home. In 2 minutes and 17 seconds. Oh, remember, furnaces can only be found. Yeah. Can be looted in villages if you simply must have one. Sprinkling some Salus Mundus on fire bricks will do the trick. Alright, bookshelf go. And then we needed Salus Mundus, right? So that would be 3 V crystals of different types and combine them with redstone dust by crafting them with the flints. Okay, so we can do that because getting this gave us... Boop, 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 boop. Cool. So that should be cool, right? So a bowl and then a little bit of redstone, right? Is what we do. Hooray! Reward collected. So redstone dust, we've got redstone ore. Do I just throw that? I actually have some redstone dust, so that's cool. But redstone ore, for curiosity's sake, we just toss that into the squeezer and we get 5 redstone dust each. So that ain't terrible. Let's go do a little bit of that. We'll just drop that in and get that cooking for now. Sweet. Loving it. Okay, so with you now, we can do some Salus Mundus. And I forget if you actually... Oh. Maybe you actually have to be made this way. Do you think you have to be made this way? I'm thinking that doesn't work anymore. 3 V crystals, combine them with redstone dust, flint, and a bowl. I'm thinking we have to do it the other way. Let's do it the other way, because this is cheaper V crystal-wise anyway, right? And I'm going to combine you with my Perdicio crystal, because I know that we've got entropy stone right outside our base. And that's cool by me. Salus Mundus. Hooray! Quest complete. And then, boop-a-doo, an extra Salus Mundus and a Salisbury steak. You know, Salisbury steak ain't terrible. Gets a bad rap sometimes. Hello, Thaumonomenon. Hooray! Now, were you available from the chiseling thing? I assume not. So, it doesn't look like it. According, I hit the R button and it said no. Meatloaf sandwich, paper, and Black Lotus. Sweet. All right. Let's put a few things away. I like the Black Lotus because I can probably double that, I'm thinking. And I just decided this moment, sporadically in the moment, that this will be my Thaumcraft and Britannia chest for the time being. And I think my lunchbox is full-ish. Let's eat a bunch of the food that's in here, and then I'll put my new foods in here if I can, if there's room for them. Yeah, look, there's room for one. The meatloaf sandwich. Cool. All right, quick nap, and we'll be back. All right, the Crucible is your first step into alchemy. It requires Salus Mundus be used on a cauldron. You then must fill it with water and put fire beneath it. Okay. Easy enough. Important! A note about JEI. We have it set so you are allowed to see all recipes in JEI to prepare for the changes the pack has made to recipes. You still are required to have the appropriate research available before you will be able to craft said item, however. For example, if you want to craft an ever-full urn, you need to see the recipe in JEI anytime, but you still will require the prerequisite hedge alchemy recipe as shown by the thaumic. Cool. So, I believe we just throw Salus Mundus on this, right? And we just got an extra piece of Salus Mundus, which was super nice. And are you done, by the way, Mr. Loud Guy? Yeah, you look done. Look at all the redstone. And then, poof! I thought that was it. Cauldron, right? Cauldron, Salus Mundus? Wait, we probably need to do... yeah. Hello. You want me to make an Arcane Workbench? I can do that. Isn't an Arcane Workbench just a crafting table with Salus Mundus? I believe that to be true. Hooray! Arcane Workbench. And that should complete you. Yay! Next step would be a thermometer. So that is going to need a mana orb and 4 gold plates. Seems easy enough. Let's put this outside. I don't have any particular location that I care too much about. Now, mana orbs, I don't think were too bad. 100% mana orbs, so we need to drop them into mana, a glass orb, which is just 4 glass panes. And I'm assuming glass panes are not easily, no. It wouldn't possibly be, oh wow, it is that easy. Okay, sweet. And then we just drop them into an actual pool of water. Or, mana, I mean. So I'm going to come down here. That was quick. Is it done already? Yes, it is. Sweet. That was easy. All right. Cool beans. What else are you guys used for? Anything good? Just curious. Asking for a friend. Mana Builder Serum Premium Plus. Ooh, Mana Booster Light. Refills your mana bar by 50%. I'm interested in this wizardry mod. I definitely am. I want to play with it a little bit, for sure. Hold on, there was something else up here. Fluid recipes. Oh, these are all fluid recipes. Okay, fair enough. All right, and then we're going to want 8 gold ingots and do the hammer thing to get the 4 gold plates, right? So hammer thing. Oh, wrong hammer. I'm always getting the wrong hammer in my inventory. Because every time I shift-click, this thing, like, puts the thing in my inventory that I don't want it to do. Anyway, and then you do... Actually, you're in here, Thermometer. You, to here, get me a thermometer. Hooray! We did the thing! Observation fundamentals. Scan all the things time. Not that we have too many things to scan, but, you know. I think we have a few things. We can scan my head. I've learned something new. Boop, 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 boop. You know, surprisingly, we do have a lot of... stuff to scan. Nothing all too exciting, but, I mean, you know, the foundations are there. Oh, hello. I think you just scanned everything inside the chest, didn't you? I wonder if he's scanning all the things inside the chest, because that would be kind of cool. Did he just scan everything? I feel like he did. That's the only explanation for why we got so many things just now, right? Cool. All right. Strange and wondrous, yada yada. Good times. And now we can get into discovering alchemy. Good times. We have to get ourselves a cauldron, which now calls for the Salus Mundus. Did we just use Salus? Or yeah, we use it to make the thing. So we need 8 more of these dues, which are not terrible to get, but I think, yeah. And then any crystal. Like I said, I'm going to stick with using the Prodicios, because I at least know for sure that Why are you going to be weird like that? I know for sure where to get one of those, right? And I'll put you, we'll call you the wizardry chest as well. And at some point, hopefully, you know, it'll be all good. All right, and then poof, Cauldron, boom, Crucible. Oh, hello, you were fast. You are a fast miner. All right, so we want flame underneath, right? So that means I probably want to put you over here-ish, right? With all the other flames. I will put this over here with all the other fire. That's a subtle reference. Some of you will get that, and some of you will not. I'll just put this over here with the other... No, was it the rest of the fire? I think it's with the rest of the fire is the actual quote. All right, so you're going to go here, and then we will do... Boop. Boop. And then some water buckets would be nice. Now remember, in this chunk, we are not in a river biome, I don't think. We'll check. It would be nice if I could have like an infinite water source inside, but there's one right outside, but let's see. Technically, this chunk is meadow. Yes, so that doesn't count. But we now have a crucible, which is cool beans. And you, sir, would be complete. Awesome. And then you want me to get night ore, which is going to be glowstone dust. Do I have access to glowstone dust? That's a good question. Have we seen access to glowstone thus far? No. No, no, no. No? I don't see a way to get glowstone just yet, unless it's got an EMC value, which I presume it wouldn't, right? No. No, that would be too easy. Tiny pile of glowstone dust, small pile of glowstone dust. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything jumping out at me. Starlight transformation, pulverization of centrifuged redstone ore, but I don't think we're there yet. Faint amaranth. Interesting. Okay, well, I don't think we can make night ore at this point. Meaty stew and file of mortis essentia. Cool. Lots of things, including food, which is always most welcome as a reward. Putting you guys away for a minute. And let's look at the quest lines. Yellow night ore. Right. Yeah, no. Doesn't look too easy to me. I don't know how to get glowstone. So I'm thinking we can't get that far just yet. Baby's first alchemical metallurgy. Alright, alchemical brass. So that's just flint and copper, right? So, because instrumentum can be found on flint, I want to say. Really? I thought instrumentum was always on flint. Huh. I could have sworn instrumentum was available on flint. Wherefore art thou instrumentum, then? There's got to be a good source of instrumentum. I would hope against hope that there's a nice source. Let me flip through JEI's pages here and see where a good source of instrumentum might be. Alright guys, so I think our best bet for instrumentum here will be wooden shovels. That's what I'm calling our best bet. Wooden shovels. So these guys. Alright, so they have 4 each. So 5 of them would be 20. And then the brass, right, that we want to make here, alchemical brass, is... So 4 copper to 5 shovels. Cool? 4 copper to 5 shovels. And that should leave absolutely no stuff. Can we not? Please. Okay, that didn't work like I thought it might. You know, I might actually need to... You know what I might need to do? Do we have quartz? I thought we had quartz. That's going to be a mess, isn't it? Sorry, Flux. Did we not get it in the book yet? That might be the problem. Yeah, we might actually have had to do this. Basic alchemy. And then alchemical metallurgy. Oh, come on! Oh, let's try that again. Oh, let's try that again. 5 and 4. I was trying to be all, you know, conscious of the environment and stuff. I did a bad job. Let's try that again. Sneaky, sneaky. And I know it warned me. I know it warned me. I know. Don't yell at me. Hooray, more Alchemical Brass. Hooray! And that now gets me access to steam power. Which, hey, by the way, that got me my first purple night torch. So that's cool. At least we can get rid of the flame under here. That's kind of neat. Ow. There's like a sneaky trick to this, right? Yeah. Cool. And now that'll keep that bubbling. So at least that works a little bit. Cool. So, by the way, can I scan all the things you? Thank you. All right. So that means now we need brass plates, right? Which I presume are just the standard method of iron hammer to alchemical brass. Brass plate, quest complete. Bada bing, bada boom, zinc dust. Booyah. Nice. Now this comes from nothing, turns into zinc dust. That's cool. Can I just jump on a squeezer and nothing turns into zinc dust? I presume we need some sphalerite ore. Looks like it makes crushed sphalerite, yellow garnet, stone dust. And then crushed sphalerite turns into sphalerite, stone dust, and occasionally zinc. Alright, there's other ways to get zinc. Centrifuged zinc ore, purified zinc ore, crushed zinc ore, zinc ore. I don't know, have we found zinc yet? I'm assuming, it said, the quest book said we won't be able to get it until we're in the nether, so I'm assuming we haven't found zinc yet. And I'm pretty sure the overworld quest, nether quartz, nether bauxite, nether manganese, nether zinc at last. I'm pretty sure that means that, yeah. No zinc until we get to, so let's put that somewhere relatively safe, because I'm assuming that the intention of this is here's an easier way to get more brass for the time being, but also, like, let's be smart about it and assume nothing in this pack. Assume nothing. Save things until you know that you don't need them anymore. That's the approach I'm taking. Okay. So, that means, because we have access to this now, we can officially get into bronze. The Bronze Age gives us access to the bricked bronze hull. Bronze Age is the third best age. Pipe in water from the bottom. So that'll give me access to the small steam coal boiler, which I presume is, you know, your first bit of steam power. The bricked bronze hull, which is some kind of multi-block structure, I'm guessing. And then also bronze hull. And there's a couple tips that we're going to want to remember. Steam explosion. Never let your boilers run dry. Putting water in a dry, hot boiler will cause an explosion. Got it. Thank you, Ice Fridge Unit. Very excited about that for when we get into cooking things. There's this quest. You can now pickaxe any machine safely. That's cool. And then boxes without borders. This is an important tip, and I'm going to leave it unclaimed for the moment. Many GregTech modular machine multi-blocks can utilize the same blocks for ceilings, floors, walls, and even coils. Use this to save tons of resources. We saw this in Omnifactory. When you build a multi-block, you can have two machines sharing the same border so that you only need one set of blocks there. So imagine if you had like a 3x3 machine and you had two of them that needed like the same kind of blocks. You could have a 3x3 of blocks and you could build one machine on top of that 3x3 and one machine below it, and they would share that border, and then you'd basically save yourself 9 blocks worth of that resource. So we'll be seeing that as time goes on. However, I do believe it is ye old wrapping up point now. So for now, Double 20 sign off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We will come back next time and get into what is apparently our first technological stuff. For now, take it easy.